Waisso helps Randstad Direct, from the Randstad Friends group, in its paid acquisition strategy by piloting the entirety of its traffic-generating channels. A novel online paid matching service, allowing small business owners to recruit autonomously. They can hire interim employees 24/7. The service must convince an entirely B2B target to do recruiting operations via website with very little physical help. To properly carry out this performance objective, the brand deployed a mixed marketing, extended on the online and offline channels, including television and radio. In that context, SEA is the most important channel in the conversion journey. The offline campaigns being especially important, a strategy dedicated to reactivating audiences reached by television was put in place. Thanks to dynamic calculation algorithms revealing the incremental traffic brought by each spot, we were able to follow the performance of our televised spots in real time and adapt the messages based on our prospects' needs. Randstad Direct doesn't have a communication guideline, but profits from highlights related to recruitment to position itself on public medias. During the last 3 televised campaigns, a televised synchronisation strategy has been put in place. First with a TVTY tool, allowing us to consider a set of external criteria in the auction's definitions, then with Admo.tv technology, focusing on televised campaign studies. This approach not only allows more efficient SEA campaigns for Randstad's brand, but also to measure precisely the performance level of each spot in Google's query volume and sessions. The Randstad Friends group is therefore able to validate its media plans or to optimize them by choosing the best combinations to reach our objectives. Channels, dayparts, days, context, position in the break. We can analyze the TV impact through all kinds of dimensions that influence the efficacy of the media plan. We were also able to measure the direct and indirect incremental effect of a campaign realized in Randstad Direct's name on other Randstad Group websites, therefore getting a better understanding of the televised campaign's effect on the group service global notoriety. To do this, the group has integrated the Admo.tv tool on all websites to track and detect sessions linked to televised campaigns, giving us the global value of the advertising message. Randstad Direct TV spots and those of its competitors generate research peaks on Google. Boosting AdWords auction during TV ads allows us to pull back on the top position of those search, bringing back a maximum of engaged prospects. Dynamically, depending on the keyword relevance and the impact of the broadcasted spot, the auction level has been adapted to increase the click volume to its maximum. Thus, the keyword using the lexical fields of the TV ads have been boosted. Finally, the entirety of the campaign answered a target CPA criterion determined by the transformation rate of transactions and average generated revenue. After each TV spot, the ad's content was adapted depending on 3 criteria to optimize the click rate. The first criteria was the content of the ad to induce a callback to the terms employed and fluidify the prospect journey. The second criteria depends on the search query, especially by sector. In the case of a specific job search, linking the needs of the prospect and the answer we communicate was particularly important. The third point was built upon the historic between the prospect and the brand. If the professional already had an account on the website, the message on the redirected page was different. Those drive-to-web strategies benefit from those quick return on investments because we can precisely measure the incremental leads linked to those campaigns. Thus, during the last televised campaign, the revenue coming from SEA was doubled compared to the last year during the same period, and the inscription volume tripled. This targeting also allowed a better average prospect qualification. The average time spent on a page went up by 80%. Finally, we've been able to identify the memorization rate of this campaign up to 3 months post-campaign.